So here we are in the roughness part section, and what I'm gonna do quickly here is the first thing is I want to set this to maybe something a bit lower. Something like 0.8 might be good. And now the best thing about this is you can actually go about these paint layers and change the roughness map to vary quite nicely. So we can do something like this, and then in here we can change this one to be a bit more. This one can also have some differences. Okay, the autosave kind of sabotaging me a little. And the last one can also have a little bit of less stuff in here. Now, another really important thing to emphasize here, this, we might not need a roughness in here, but I like to keep this a bit shiny because, I mean, this might not be completely like true, but I feel like the dirt in here probably should have some kind of more shine in here because it's the place that can get wet easily, but you can also do the opposite effect and put it completely rough. I just like putting it a bit like this. It, I don't know, it helps me. I think it looks way better this way. And then the edges are also an important one. I like to put them almost completely rough. But another cool thing you can do with the edges, you can turn them quite black here. And if you go back to material mode, I think I've said this in one of my other videos, but you can give the edges a little bit of a shine. Now, if that's not what you want, just put it back up. And in this case, I'm just gonna put it completely rough. So I'm gonna go back to roughness to check it out. And that's pretty good. Also, notice how we disabled roughness on these color controls. It's because if we do have it, yeah, it's gonna fuck up our roughness map completely. So this is a pretty good roughness map. The only thing that I think we should add in here is another fill layer and just add it into the planks. And in here, we are going to disable everything but roughness. And I'm gonna say something 0.5, so 0.5 in here. And I'm gonna add a black mask. And I'm gonna add a fill into the black mask. Now, we're looking for some nice grunge map. And let's try and find something cool looking. Um, we can also do like creased and crystal again, but I'm not sure how they will do. So we can try. We can give this a go. And I can put it to something like very very rough so we can see what we're doing. And the crystal too in here. Just let's put the tiling here to something like 7 by 3 maybe. That can seem cool. That's pretty interesting. Just it's a bit too harsh, I think. So we can do this to add a little bit of variation to it. Now this is pretty cool, but I still don't think we should do it this way. I'm gonna just put it somewhere neutral, like 0.6. Let's see, it does add a little bit to the roughness map. Just I don't want to do too much or too less of it. So let's do something neutral here. Let's see. 0.7 seems nice. So I just don't want to take too much of this detail, but this seems pretty fine. We might even delete this afterwards, but we'll see. Roughness layer. And another thing we want to do now, instead of crystal, we want another fill layer. And let's find a good grunge map this time around. Like a very good with some scratches and stuff like that. Maybe even this. And just so I know what I'm doing, I can check this. Uh, this looks pretty cool. So let's check out how it reacts to light. I think I'm gonna do a different one though. Um, this grunge wood seems pretty interesting. Grunge wood. So let's see if I tile it. How does this look on the roughness map? Very interesting. So this is adding like quite a lot of cool detail to it. So let me, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's very subtle when you look in Substance Painter, but it's very important in other software. Yeah, I'm liking this. So this is a roughness layer 2. So I think I'm not gonna go overboard with this one. I'm gonna end it here for the roughness. It's pretty good. It looks really amazing. We have the nice highlights, the nice AO. It's pretty visible and it has a lot of grunginess. So I think this is where I'll end this one. I hope you enjoyed this little texturing tutorials with the wood trim sheet. I might do an extension of these when I finish all the side sculpts on the side that are blank now. But apart from that, I really hope you enjoyed this one and I'll see you in the next.